in other film, you worked with the great Rekha ji. Tell me about that experience.
Yes, it was a fun experience. She's quite a fun person to be with. But my favorite film is Pyar Ke Side Effects.
I love that
film.
It was such a real film.
Right, it was. What attracted me to the script was that it was very real, as you said. I read the script and I could identify with the character. I was like, oh my God, this girl could be me, this girl could be my sister, it could be anybody.
Sure.
You know, and living life alone in a big city like Bombay, it is very identifiable. Plus it had Rahul Bose in it, so that was great fun as well.
What about working with Mani Ratnam? You did only a song for Guru, but that song was wonderful, and I'm sure Mani is quite a talent to work with.
Oh, he is. We were always competing who's going to go and sit in the bus first, because he's very punctual and so am I. So there was always that competition going on with him and I, always, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes, if he would be there at 5 o'clock, I would try my level best to make sure I'm there at 5 to 5.
And I have to admit, you were earlier than me, and I'm sorry.
You are giving Bollywood a bad name.
No, I'm usually very punctual. Today was one of those Murphy's Laws going bad. So I apologize. She was here 10 minutes before the interview was supposed to happen. You've also had a milkshake named after you.
You read that as well? She's done her homework.
Do my homework. How did that happen?
They just called me and they said that we would like to name a milkshake after you. And I was like, okay, why not? I mean, I would love to have a milkshake right next to Leonardo DiCaprio. Would you mind?
No, absolutely not.
That was same reaction was mine. I was like, okay, let's go for it.
What's in the milkshake? Tell me that.
Oh, it's sinful. It's decadent.
Yeah?
No.
You can afford it.
It's not like the healthy vegan lifestyle I lead. It was because everyone was kind of egging me on and they said, oh, come on, it's for kids. You can't put soy milk there. You know, you can't have a milkshake without sugar. So I made it quite unhealthy and decadent.
Oh, and you were a vegan?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a vegan.
And do you work out? I mean, obviously you have a stunning
I do a lot
figure.
of yoga, a lot of pranayam, a lot of meditation.
So tell me a typical day in your life in Los Angeles.
Reading scripts, meeting writers, and of course doing my yoga. Trying to learn how to drive, get the accent right. Gosh, I feel like 24 hours, I need more time.
You don't miss India and all the hustle bustle? Because LA has hustle bustle, but it's very different from India.
No? Right now, no. Because everything is so new here and I'm discovering right now. So it's like one big adventure for me.
So are you still open to doing projects in India?
For sure, yes.
So, yes.
In fact, I am doing a project with Venus. I am doing.
And now that the strike's over, that must be good?
Yes, thank God for that.
As an actress, how do you feel? What do you think are some of the essential qualities to being a good actress?
Dedication, I think. That's really important. And willing to suffer. And just willing to let go of your ego and suffer. Because I suffered so much for his. It is a big challenge. So just willing to take that challenge on. I think that's the biggest quality for an actress, which is essential.
Who are some of the actresses that you've looked up to?
In Bollywood?
Anyway.
You know, there are so many. Like I just love Madhubala. I love Nargis. I love Rani Mukherjee. Oh, she's fantastic. And I love Barbara Stanwyck, Betty Davis. I love Julia Roberts. There are a lot of actresses.
On a spiritual side, you were in India at Shankaracharya.
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
It was the most fascinating, enlightening experience of my life, where I met the Shankaracharya in person. And for me to meet him, he's like the Pope of the Hindu sect. And he blessed me, called me a pure soul. I love that. Also, they found where Lord Hanuman was born. It's in a place called Gokarna, which is 3 hours drive from Goa. So we drove down and I actually laid the foundation stone for the temple. It was a big, big honor for me. And meeting him has really changed my life. It's made me even more spiritual.
And how long ago was this?
This was a month, not even a month ago.
On your recent trip to India?
Yes.
How beautiful and fascinating was that experience?
Was.
How did you stumble on it? I'm presuming you're a Hanuman Bhakt?
Yes, I am.
So how did you get to hear of this to go, or it was just a calling?
It was just a calling, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm glad I went and I met him and I had a one-on-one audience with him. That was so spiritual. I loved it. Peaceful.
So tell me about the spiritual side more of you. Obviously you're doing yoga, you're a Hanuman Bhakt. What else do we not know about you?
I'm single.
Yes, that, and I don't know why. Look at you. Why?
I'll tell you why. Okay. Can I advertise on your channel? Can you find me a non-smoking vegan yogi?
Well, I can tell you something. Even if they're not, they will convert for you.
Well, if you find even one, please direct to me.
I mean, it's unbelievable that you're so beautiful and you're in LA and you're single.
Very much single, yes. Because I haven't found my non-smoking vegan yogi yet.
And these are the only criteria.
Yes. It's very, very important.
You were one of the first to ever have an international project. Must be quite heady.
I loved it. I loved it. And being cast by Jackie Chan, it's like I can tell my grandkids, you know, I worked with Jackie Chan.
A legend.
A legend. And he came to India, and I can so proudly say that he met every actress, and he chose me.
Yes.
Can you believe what that did to my self-confidence? It skyrocketed.
Talking about you being an actress, was this something you've always wanted to do?
Yes, always. You know, a lot of people say, oh, it just happened to me by chance, this, that. I would say always. This was always my first choice.
So what advice would you give to the young aspirants out there who wouldn't have the courage like you did? I think it's courageous and great that you could just say, baggage, I'm going to fulfill my dream.
Just go for it. I feel you live once, and just go for it.
We hope to talk to you very soon and interview you on the red carpet on your release of
What
this.
fun! Watch his first day first show.
Yes, absolutely, and we will announce it here.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mallika. Nice seeing you, and thank you for being so
Thanks
gracious.
a lot, Reshma. Thanks. Bye.